Hello, welcome back to Podium Pop. My name is Gracie. I'm here with my co-host Celine. We have a very special episode today because it is Podium Pop's second birthday.
Woo!
This week we are going to be doing an Indycar crash course. We did a crash course last week on IMSA and that had some great responses. So we thought we would keep the ball rolling, do a crash course on Indycar for people who want to start watching this season. Have it here ready for you guys. We're going to go over just the basics of IndyCar, give you a quick rundown, and it should be great.
I'm excited.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's pop the bottle and get into today's episode.
Woo! A disclaimer for everyone listening. I am sick. So if I cough or I'm heavily breathing into the mics, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
We also got new mics too.
Yes.
We got ourselves a little Podium Pop birthday present.
Podium Pop birthday present. So yeah, so you might be able to hear my breathing even more than normal. So apologies, but we'll continue. We already pushed it back. We pushed the episode back a day already.
Mm-hmm.
So normally we post on Mondays. We're posting this on Tuesday, but it worked out because it's our birthday.
It is, yeah. Perfect.
So
we're going to first start talking about the IndyCar teams. There are 11 teams. I'm going to go through all the teams. I'm going to tell you the drivers for each team just real quick. First, we have Team Penske. On there is Joseph Newgarden and Scotty Mack. And a new addition to Team Penske this year is David Malukas. And
the baby of the team.
No, truly. Next, we have RLL, which is Rahal, Letterman, Lanigan. I always mix it up. In my head, it just never fits right.
Fun fact, that is David Letterman.
Oh, yeah.
The late night host.
That absolutely is Mr. David Letterman there.
He is part owner of that team. So fun little fact for you if you didn't know that.
Which is I remember watching 100 Days Indy and I was like, what's David Letterman doing here?
David Letterman.
What are you doing here?
It all makes sense now. It's all connecting.
Really. On that team is Graham Rahal, Louis Foster, and new addition to IndyCar this year, Mick Schumacher.
Whoa! Big name coming through.
Big name coming through. So excited to see what Mick can do in IndyCar. And I mean, he's a rookie first season.
Yeah.
Hasn't been an open wheel in a little bit, but I'm so pumped.
I'm excited.
Next is Prema Racing with Callum Ilott and Robert Schwartzman.
They're back.
They're back, I guess.
Well, we think. As far as we know, they're back.
Yeah, absolutely. Next, we have Meyershank Racing with Felix Rosenquist and Marcus Armstrong. And then we have Juncos Hollinger Racing with Rinus VeeKay, Stingray Robb. Ed Carpenter Racing with Alexander Rossi and Christian Rasmussen. Dale Coyne Racing with Dennis Hauger. And they have still yet to announce who their second driver is going to be after Dale Coyne looked us in the eyes and said, you will know our drivers.
He looked us personally, Podium Pop, we were there, in the eye and said, we will have both of our drivers announced by Halloween. Mr. Coyne,
it's past New Year's.
You're a liar. Sorry, that was harsh.
He is.
He is, but I mean, I shouldn't have said it that aggressively. Sorry.
That's okay.
We would like to know who the second driver is.
We would. Dennis Hauger is also a rookie. He won the Indy Next championship last year.
Yes, he did so good. He drove for Andretti.
So good.
And if you're a big Dennis Hauger fan, you can actually go watch our episode where we interviewed him. We interviewed him after he won the championship. It was in Nashville. And it was a Podium Pop-Up episode on our channel. You can look at it on YouTube. We have clips posted on TikTok. So make sure you go check that out as well.
Yes.
A little plug.
Yeah, so we're waiting for that second Dale Coyne seat. Who knows when we're gonna get it? They are famous for last minute
waiting,
or at least telling us who their drivers are. A lot of times the rumor will run. Our next team is Chip Ganassi Racing with Kiffin Simpson, Scott Dixon, Alex Palou. Iconic team. Alex Palou won the 500 last year. He's been your IndyCar champion for a while now, 2 years in a row now. Kind of a powerhouse of a team.
Powerhouse. And Scott Dixon.
Scott, no, truly.
He is truly a legend.
No, absolutely. Next is Arrow McLaren with Pato O'Ward, Nolan Siegel, and Christian Lundgaard. I'm sure, you all know Arrow McLaren.
You gotta know Arrow McLaren. You gotta know Pato.
And next is Andretti with Will Power, a new addition to Andretti because Colton Herta has moved over to F2 into the Formula World. Rest in peace.
He's still alive.
He's still alive. He's just over in the Formula World. And then we also have Kyle Kirkwood, one of our personal favorite drivers, Marcus Ericsson.
Yes.
And
Chicken Banana.
Chicken Banana. Do you want to explain that lore real quick?
Chicken Banana. I don't think anybody calls him that except for me. But it is. I wouldn't even call it a TikTok trend. It was just him. There's a Chicken Banana song on TikTok. He really, I guess, enjoyed it. People dancing to it, I guess, and went and asked Andretti if he could make a TikTok with the song Chicken Banana. And then it just kind of spiraled from there. And for some reason, that really stuck with me. No, and it really, they only made maybe two TikToks.
It's so funny.
It's funny, and it's just how I know him.
I feel like also Andretti has like a lot of sports teams have like the good bit of like asking our players or our drivers to be in a social video. Yeah. But Andretti really has that bit going, I feel like. And then it was just really funny for Marcus to be like, hey, I actually want to film a video here.
Yeah, it's a real change of pace. And I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was
hilarious. Keep up the great work, Marcus.
Please.
Chicken Banana.
If you will. Mr. Banana.
Marcus Chicken Banana Erickson is what I call him.
Yeah, that's his legal name.
His government name.
Government name, yeah. Thank you. Our last team is AJ Foyt Racing with Santino Ferrucci and Caio Collet. Caio Collet is also a rookie this year. He competed in Andretti Next. Not Andretti Next.
In Indy Next.
Yeah, in Indy Next.
HMD.
Yes. So we have currently 3 rookies on the grid, including Caio Collet, Mick Schumacher, and Dennis Hauger. And there could be a 4th depending on what Dale Coyne does. When we'll know, literally nobody knows.
Yeah, at this point, like, I actually just don't know who they're even considering. There was rumors that they were considering Connor Daly, but then those talks fell through. Could they be bringing in a rookie? Could they be bringing in someone from a different motorsport series? Could they be bringing someone? It's all up in the air.
I have literally no clue. At one point, someone was trying to throw on Yuki.
Yeah, no. Like, Yuki would be crazy, but I don't think that's happening.
Yuki's not going to Dale Coyne, I'm sorry.
I don't think it's happening.
You're not getting tickets to that show.
Yeah.
Okay. So IndyCar and Formula One cars are very similar in the fact that they are open wheel racing, but it is a little different because in IndyCar it's a spec series, so all of the cars are built the same, but the teams pick from 2 engine manufacturers, which is Honda or Chevy. Mm-hmm. I mean, other than that, like in Formula One, like the teams themselves are building the car from the ground up, but they kind of are given this, and then, like I said, they pick their own engine. Mm-hmm. And also, there's not really like a constructors in IndyCar like there is in Formula One, but it's heavily talked about a lot, like which engine manufacturer is like kind of winning the most or like leading in points at the time. So
last year was a very Honda heavy year.
Yeah,
Honda engines were.
Yeah, so it was like Honda heavy for, like Celine said, the first half of the season until Padawan, Iowa race 1.
Which is pretty far into the season for Chevy getting their first win.
No, for sure, very far into the season. Mm-hmm. Kind of crazy. But I mean, truly at the beginning of last year and for the whole season, Alex Palou was just
dominating.
Inevitable.
Yeah, it was Alex Palou, and then Kyle Kirkwood was coming in with those street wins. They were calling him King of the Streets. Which... Yeah. I love that.
No, I love that.
I love that nickname.
Yeah, he's the king of the street. Okay, there are 3 types of races that happen throughout the IndyCar season. And what are they?
Street races, tracks like Laguna Seca, Mid-Ohio, and then ovals like IMS, Milwaukee, Gateway, just to name a few for you.
Oh, yeah. And we famously love ovals.
We love ovals.
Yeah.
I'm very much a firm believer. So I think that watching, it used to be that I, when in person, I'd like to watch on an oval. On TV, I'd like to watch like the street race, street tracks, or just like tracks. Anyone that says ovals are boring, I'm going to challenge them to watch the last like 20 laps of the Milwaukee race from 2025.
Just go ahead and throw the whole thing on. I'm going to be honest with you.
Throw the whole thing on, but the last 20 laps with Christian Rasmussen coming from the restart is legitimately some of the best racing I've ever seen in my life, and it's on an oval. It's on a small oval too.
Yeah.
Tiny little thing.
Like, I the excitement I felt.
Oh my gosh.
I felt just like, I remember like rejuvenated.
It wasn't even just that it was like his first race win either. Like that definitely helped with the emotions, but just where he came from, he was taking the high line. Mm-hmm. He was like literally just pushing the car to the limits. You can tell like even like the spotter and like his team was like nervous as hell. They're like, all right, hey, we're good. It's just a lapped car. We're good. Like that's some good racing.
Oh, he's also known for kind of like having that extra edge in racing.
Yeah.
It's really fun to watch Christian Rasmussen race. I love it so much.
Yeah. But anyways, so it used to be like ovals in person, all either, but now I think I'm just an all over oval whoa. All
Oval goyle.
I'm an oval goyle. All over oval girl. Try to say that 3 times.
All over. Oh, wait.
Can't even say it once. All over oval girl.
No.
All over oval girl.
That's hard.
Try it at home.
Right now, please. Comment below right now.
Comment below if you were able to do it 3 times fast.
I'm not moving on until you comment. Just kidding. Yeah, I love ovals. We went to Gateway in 2024, and that was just, I think, one of like the first. Well, we went to the Indy 500 too, but being at Gateway and just being able to see the cars like even the whole entire time.
Yeah.
I mean, the 500's big. Okay, we were at turn 4 basically, or between 4 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of couldn't really see. I mean, that's far. It's long.
It's a big.
No, it's huge.
It's a big speedway.
But just seeing everything in person there, that was so cool. I was obsessed. And speaking of ovals, the Indy 500.
Oof. Come on.
Okay. While the Indy 500 is the biggest event in IndyCar and also the biggest single day sporting event in the world, I believe.
Sure.
If I'm wrong on that stat, no, I'm not.
No, you're not.
There is more to IndyCar than just the Indy 500. We have 17 races total this year, and the Indy 500 is the biggest for sure. And people refer to it a lot as the month of May. And in the month of May,
magical month of May,
I believe every single weekend there is something happening. You'll have, first it's going to be the Indy Road Course, which is still at IMS. It's just a smaller course inside the 500. And then you'll have practicing for the 500. You'll have qualifying, which is going to include like the Fast 12, the Fast 6 going. And then you also have
Bump Day.
Bump Day, yeah. Where it's the bottom drivers and one driver will be bumped and not able to, I almost said perform.
Well, one, possibly more, depending on how many entries there are.
So someone or multiple people will be bumped. From that, Bump Day is like heartbreaking.
Bump Day is like really sad because like you're already like participating in Bump Day, which like already is like oof.
Well, also sometimes Bump Day, it's drivers who, like we saw this year, Marcus Armstrong crashed during his qualifying for the Indy 500. And so he didn't have a time or a good enough time. So he had to then participate in Bump Day. And it's like, we know he's a great driver. Like it's happened to people in the past.
In 2024, I went to the Indy 500. In 2025, I just went to the Indy 500 qualifying. So the week before, I had just as much fun, if not more, like excitement and fun and fulfillment from Indy 500 qualifying.
Yeah.
Because it's like just as special. I don't know. Like, well, and also seeing like rookie Robert Schwartzman get pulled. That was
like crazy.
That was kind of life changing.
No, that like absolutely insane. Coming in to be like, okay, he's making the Fast 6. Like, okay, this is already crazy.
No one was expecting that.
Nobody was expecting
his very first oval qualifying, by the way.
Yeah.
He had the practices and that qualifying. He'd never participated in an oval race before that.
No, that was it.
Robert.
Kind of crazy.
He moved me that day.
Yeah, that's so fair. Also, along with that, the weekend of the Indy 500, that Saturday, there is a parade downtown. We went in 2024. I think that's like some of the most fun I've ever had.
Oh, it was so much fun.
Everybody is out.
Everyone's out. Everyone was cheering. Yeah. We were sitting next to some really fun people too.
We were.
They were like yelling at the drivers and like fun things. Nothing mean.
They were so fun.
It was a lot of fun. And Carb Day is that weekend too. It's on the Friday.
Weekend. I've never been to Carb Day. How was your experience at Carb Day?
I loved Carb Day. I was inches away from participating in a steak eating contest with Good Ranchers.
Yeah.
And I regret it every day. I hesitated. They were taking volunteers, and I was there, and I was by myself at this point, and it was all dudes, and I was like, how funny would it be for me to participate? They're like, taking any more volunteers, we need one more, and I was like right there, and I was like, do I do it? And right before I was like, I'm gonna raise my hand, somebody else rose their hand. I'm like, oh, I lost my chance. And if I would have participated, I think I could have won. I love steak. It's like my favorite food. I think I could have won. If not, it still would have just been so funny to be participating in it. So that happened. I also met Scotty Mac because I waited in line to get his autograph. That was also fun. And then the Weenie 500.
Oh yeah,
that was a lot of fun as well. I hope they do that this year again.
It was such a hit. Like I feel like they'll have to.
They have to, like, literally every single fan in there was united.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Under the fact of, wow, we're here seeing 4 or 5.
5?
I think it was 5 Weenie Mobiles race around IMS.
The only Weenie Mobiles in the world were all at one place.
They were all in one place for the first time. First time they all met each other.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was so fun. I feel like they'll have to do it again. Like, they broadcasted it.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Like,
people, like, I tell other race fans that I was there in person for the Weenie 500, and they're like, oh my gosh, you were there. Not to brag, but I saw in 2025 the Weenie 500 and the Lego F1 race.
Yeah, that's kind of
in the same year.
That's kind of iconic.
My bald eyes.
Like, who else? Like, is there, if there's anybody else?
There's definitely.
I mean, for sure, but
I'd like to meet them.
No, they gotta chime
and talk through it with them.
Yeah, absolutely. Crazy time.
Yeah.
No, I literally remember like getting on TikTok and seeing like other sports podcasts and sports shows, like watching like the Pat McAfee show, like
the Pat McAfee show.
Live watching.
They were like, oh my! Like the one clip they had, they're like, oh, we gotta stand up. Like the national anthem's on. And they all stand up. They put their hand on the heart, and they're like, Oscar Mayer Wiener.
I truly was like laughing out loud. It was so funny.
Yeah, that was a great experience. I love Carb Day, and Carb Day is one of those things that, because I didn't go to the Indy 500 this year, just because I had people over and it's very crowded. We went in 2024, but like I said, I had almost as much fun, if not the same amount of fun, at Carb Day than I did at the Indy 500. Yeah. So if you don't want to commit to going to the Indy 500, tickets aren't in your budget, it's just not the right time, consider going for Carb Day. Or even consider going for the Indy Road Course, because you get you get to be at IMS, you get to be there for the race. Yeah. It is like maybe 5% of the people.
Oh my gosh, maybe.
Maybe. Like that's even like,
that's generous.
Yeah.
I do remember like such a shock from going to Indy Road Course. Well, first of all, in 2024 we went to the Miami Grand Prix.
Yeah.
And then we live about 2 hours away from Indy, so it's very easy for us to get there. And then we were like, oh my gosh, like Indy Road Course, like we should definitely go to that. So we went the next weekend.
We did like same day. Like we drove up in the morning, we went to Indy Road Course, we drove home.
And then the crowd from the Miami Grand Prix to the Indy Road Course to the Indy 500, like it was like
it was whiplash.
It was shock every time.
Well, and then also the 2024 Indy Road Course was our very first IndyCar race ever.
Oh yeah.
And we watched them on TV, but we still like were newish fans.
Yeah, for sure.
And so we were going into this and we're like, oh, this is what an IndyCar race is like. Okay. Like this is normal. This is what this is about, I guess, the crowd. And we were like, obviously there's going to be more for the Indy 500. For sure. We knew that. No, it was culture shock.
No, it really was.
It was so different. And then we went to like, after that we went to Mid Ohio, and like Mid Ohio is like, I would say more like typical, like normal. How many people are at an IndyCar race. There's like, we went to like the lowest extreme and like the highest extreme
in the same month.
And we're like, whoa. Yeah. So just keep that in mind though.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun. Like I would recommend the 500 if you have the chance, the opportunity to. Like
it was a lot of fun. I'm so glad we got to go. I want to go back to the 500 so bad. I definitely got FOMO not being there in 2025. But it is just like a very like, it's a big overtaking to go to the 500 because there's just so many people. Everything is harder because there's so many people, like parking and, traveling in and out and seats and everything. Everything is harder with that amount of people. So just keep that in mind if you do go.
I feel like I had a little less FOMO last year because in 2024 it rained for like 2 hours, and
they had a huge rain
delay. Like a total maybe like 4-ish, maybe more hours of like delayed before we can get in. And I just remember like after that I was like, I'm tired. I've been huddled under grandstands with thousands of people.
Yep.
And it was, but I want to go back for sure.
Yeah.
I think I not that like it was a bad experience because it was a fantastic race. We almost saw Pato win. But I literally remember I was like, it's okay to take a break this year. You know? Like I always, like it does feel like not guilty. I don't know the word, but that we're so close to Indy.
Yeah.
Like, why am I not there?
Yeah, it's like, oh my gosh, am I missing out on an opportunity?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. But I know like another thing too is that we last 2 years we went to the Miami Formula One race, and all of the month of May stuff is like right after it. So it's like a lot of like, again, we just spent all this money going to Miami. Like we should save money. We're, you know, out of the house multiple weekends in a row. So that was something to consider. But this year we aren't going to Miami. The plan is not to go to Miami, but knowing us, who knows? We're not going to Miami. Okay. You know, we'll see. But so maybe there's a chance we'll go more to like of the month of May stuff.
Yeah, I'd really like to.
But yeah, if you live close enough, and like I said, it's like 2.5 hours. We did morning, drove in, did the Indy Road course, drove home, and that was definitely doable. So if you live close enough to do that, I definitely recommend it.
Yeah, and if you're watching this and you're going for the very first time, you can bring in like snacks and food and drink to IMS, so it's really nice. Okay, so to wrap up the month of May and the 500 real quick, the 500 weekend, as we were just talking about, goes Friday carb day, Saturday the parade downtown, Sunday the race, and the Monday is Memorial Day. Labor Day? Memorial Day. I always get them confused. So I mean, it's just such a fun weekend. Like we said, if you have the opportunity and a chance to go, highly recommend it. Any type of motorsport fan you are. Next we're going to talk about the fact that at some of the races for IndyCar, there are also other series there. And this year we have some very exciting things happening. At St. Pete, the NASCAR Truck Series is also going to be racing as well.
Corey Heim time.
Oh, Heim time. I'm so pumped.
#Heim time.
And in Phoenix, they're doing a NASCAR IndyCar doubleheader.
For our bestie girls at the Laps Down podcast, congratulations, girls.
No, like what this a weekend for them.
This is for you. They did that for you.
No, seriously. Andrea, they said, yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll sign off. We'll sign off on it. That's super, super exciting. Because we've had plenty of weekends where IMSA is at the same track, or same location as the IndyCar race. We actually have 2 of those, Long Beach and Detroit this year. Yep. Which we're going to Detroit, so I'm super excited. A double. Wait. It's like my dream weekend.
No, seriously.
But we don't. This is like NASCAR doing it with IndyCar in Phoenix is new, and it's exciting.
It's also like a chance for a whole new group of fans to watch.
Absolutely.
Like NASCAR has a huge fan base.
It's going to bring in so many fans. Absolutely. And I think it's going to be really interesting. And I think it's going to bring NASCAR some new fans as well.
For sure.
There's always it feels like there's these movements happening, and more of these like fangirls are joining these racing series, or like getting into these racing series. We're seeing it with IMSA happening right now too. I think NASCAR is happening as well. So I'm interested to see, like, does this help kind of push that along?
Yeah. Give the audience 2 drivers. Sorry to put you on the spot here.
Okay.
Give them 2 drivers or maybe a team and why they should root for them.
Okay.
Or like kind of like maybe like what appeals you to root for them.
Okay. I'll give 1 driver and 1 team.
Okay.
If I had to give 1 driver, it would be Kyle Kirkwood.
Absolutely.
I just really like the guy. Honestly, he did really, really good last year. He was king of the streets. And I think that he is really successful. I think that he's on a good team. He's in a good spot to possibly make some moves this year. So I do think 2026 could be his year.
I agree.
And then team, I think you should follow Ed Carpenter Racing.
Absolutely.
I think it feels like from 2024 to 2025, the difference and the traction that they made in just that year, insane. I think Alexander Rossi and Christian Rasmussen together, amazing lineup. It's a veteran driver who's won the Indy 500. He's been racing in IndyCar for years, and then a newer driver who didn't even before last year have experience with ovals, and they came in last year, absolutely crushed it, got a win that no one was expecting. If you would have said that Ed Carpenter's winning a race in 2024, everyone would have been shocked.
Oh yeah, shocked.
So to come in and win in 2025, also their online presence has blown up out of proportion, positively, because of how likable the drivers are, partnered with their sponsor from Java House.
Amazing.
I think they're making a lot of moves, and I think they're ones to watch. What about you, Gracie?
My driver, I probably wouldn't have said this a year ago.
Okay.
I'm going to say Joseph Newgarden.
I was just thinking that, because you know what? He's got a point to prove this year.
He has a point to prove this year. He definitely had a villain arc for sure in
yes.
the, getting the 500 win back to back. People already, he had a villain era to him, kind of Max Verstappen vibes.
Yes.
And this past year, I was like, wait a minute. I'm becoming a Joseph Newgarden fan.
Mm-hmm. He was moving us.
No, he was really moving us. And he, like we said, has a point to prove. I'm excited to see how he's going to race this year. He's fun to watch race. He's just like one of those racers. Good racer.
Yeah. And he's such a nice guy, too.
No, you guys.
Genuinely one of the nicest race car drivers I've ever met.
At every race we've gone to a couple, there's autograph sessions that all of the Indycar drivers go to. Joseph has always been the last person to leave. Yep. All the other drivers are getting up, walking away. He's still sitting in the line, signing things for kids, talking to kids. Like, he is so kind.
Yeah.
I just very excited to see what he's going to do this year.
Yeah.
I would say my team is Andretti.
Yep.
Andretti is one of the fun ones. They have a good social media presence. I would say we have Kyle there. We have Marcus there. We had Colton there last year, but Will Power's coming in.
Will Power's one to watch.
One to watch as well. Yeah. That's going to be so fun to see. And I can't wait to see their dynamics from it. I really think a social media presence helps with a team, and I think they have great ones. Go do a deep dive on their socials. It's so fun. Love it.
Another one, obviously, to watch, Mick Schumacher.
For sure.
Hello.
Who do you think Mick's bestie is going to be?
Oh, yeah. Who do you think is going to hang out with?
He's going to be friends with Will Power.
I bet he'll be friends with, Callum. They seem like they're in the same, Callum and Marcus Armstrong.
They were all at Prema together.
Yeah, and they were in the same era of open wheel racing in Europe. So I bet him, Callum, Marcus. I'm trying to think of other ones.
I mean, Dennis and Kyle maybe a little bit. They're familiar with each other.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm excited for Kyle coming in as well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So it's Dennis, Kyle, and Mick are the only rookies so far. Yeah. What a trio of rookies.
Seriously.
You got 3 amazing race car drivers.
Yeah.
And they're all rookies, but they've all had so much success
for sure
in other racing series that they're not coming in someone that they can F1 rookies they come in and they have F2 under their belt, but they're still still newbies to the racing world. They're normally young. No, these 3 guys are coming in, they're you can't push them around. They're not gonna have that rookie attitude, I think.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think they're gonna come in and be confident.
Sure. Yeah,
they're gonna have the confidence to back up what they're putting down.
I don't know how old Mick is, but Dennis and Kyle are still pretty young. But I do agree that they're not it feels a little more established.
Yeah,
and I think it also helps that Indy Next races alongside IndyCar at almost every race weekend.
Yep.
So they're they're established, on the track, in the paddock, whatever.
I'm excited for Indy Next this year too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There's gonna be a lot of good drivers in Indy Next. Enzo Fittipaldi,
for sure.
Who I will be rooting for in
How
Indy
could you
Next.
Not?
That's my guy.
Sacrilegious if you didn't.
If I was rooting against Enzo Fittipaldi, I think you'd have to check my temperature. Yeah. Are you sick?
You are sick right now.
I am sick right now, and I'm still saying I'm rooting for Enzo.
Okay, so you're never gonna say you're not.
Right. I couldn't actually. I don't think I could physically make the words come out of my mouth that I was rooting against any Fittipaldi.
No, you would never.
No.
Even those kids that keep popping up and are randomly on British F4.
Yeah. There are a lot of Fittipaldis in the world.
There are so many Fittipaldis.
But yeah, there's gonna be a lot of fun stuff for Indy Next this year. So we'll be. I think this year my goal is to follow Indy Next closer than I did last year. I always would watch the races when we were there in person, and I try to watch them on TV if I was able to, but I wouldn't make it a priority. But I think this year I probably will make it a priority to watch the Indy Next races, and maybe we can do a bit of coverage on it as well.
Yeah, for sure. I feel we said this about IMSA 2 last week. Just watch an IndyCar race, give it a shot. You don't need to watch the Indy 500. You can start at St. Pete. St. Pete's fun. It's a street track. It's great vibes. It's in Florida. It's so fun. Just watch a race and give it a shot. That's like my biggest advice for sure.
Yeah, and also like you're gonna have questions, and that's okay. There are definitely a lot of differences if you're only familiar with Formula One. I mean, there's gonna be differences that come up. The first one alone is that these cars are much more durable than Formula One cars.
That was durable.
So shocking to me. Like in Formula One, like a car can like nudge a wall and be like, "Oh, gotta retire the car."
Yeah.
In IndyCar, they can full on like crash, and if they can get the car going and they get back on track, they're good. Like they're just so much more durable. So it makes for really good racing. There's a lot of passing happening.
Lots of passing.
And it's also because the cars are a little bit closer together, I guess, as far as abilities. There's obviously some differences, but they're a lot closer than saying like Formula One, where like cars are, completely different.
Yeah.
It's still like, yes, you get a lot of the same race winners, but it's still like you have those really like unexpected winners that you just get in IndyCar. Like in Formula One, it happens because of weather typically when you have those crazy winners.
Yeah, for sure.
But in this case, it just happens. Like Christian Rasmussen, like no one was expecting an ECR, car to win.
Yeah.
And on pure talent, on pure driving, the car, like they won that.
Yeah,
it was amazing. I can't get over it. My favorite IndyCar moment of 2025.
Oh, hands down.
Yeah,
it was so good. Absolutely loved it. Do you have anything else you want people to know about IndyCar?
I think just give it a chance, especially if you're a fan living in the United States or living in North America. Like Formula One is fantastic, and it's basically all the things that you love about Formula One, but it's here at home.
Yeah.
And I think that IndyCar deserves a lot more recognition than it gets. And I think if more people would give it a chance, they'd see that. So definitely just try it out. If you have questions, let us know. Reach out to us. There's plenty of other content creators that make content for IndyCar. You can reach out to as well. But yeah, I love it. I'm excited. St. Pete. I hope it gets here soon.
I mean, honestly, I think pretty soon.
Yep, in March, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening.
Yeah, we got some busy weekends coming up.
We truly do.
IMSA's right around the corner. Starts this week.
Yeah, even like Formula One car launches are starting.
Yeah, on Thursday we get the first car launch.
Yeah, insane.
Wow.
In Detroit.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say IndyCar races that we're going to. Yeah. We'll be at Detroit this year. We probably will be at race day for Mid Ohio, possibly the whole weekend. We don't know yet. Any other for sure that we're going to? I think that's all that we have for sure.
We're planning on doing some month of May stuff potentially. Yes. None of that's
confirmed, but it's kind of unspoken that we plan to be there.
Yeah.
Like especially road course. I think especially qualifying will for sure be there.
Wow, I wonder if my birthday is falling on one of them.
We can go for your birthday.
Potentially, yeah.
We can make everyone sing you happy birthday. Everyone at the whole track. Every single person.
Wait. Do you think they'd announce it over the loudspeaker?
I'm sure if we asked.
Do you think like Hinch would be over like the commentators?
Yeah.
It's Gracie from Podium Pop's birthday.
Maybe if we give a DM.
I'm sure Will Buxton would answer me.
Will Buxton absolutely will answer you.
Sure,
It'll be good.
Love to. Yeah. That was our IndyCar crash course. If you have questions, like we said, let us know. Don't be afraid to ask any questions. Don't be afraid to just jump right in and watch.
Jump right in.
And if you're confused, we all were when we first started watching.
You're confused. I'm confused. On that note,
thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it, and we will be back next week.
Yep. We'll have an episode for you.
Yeah.